Hey everyone, Dragon Cowboy here, coming to you live from the Dragon's Den as we go into another night of D&D. Also, keep an eye on the, hopefully that is working. My
Cool.
slideshow is not going to work, it looks like, for some reason. Again, because I did an update on slideshow today, so...
It's so cool. Hey, Co.
Oh, hi.
So, there, got that going again. Hey, Co, welcome on in here. So, a few announcements. As you know, officially on Friday, we are starting our fundraiser for the Alzheimer's Association or organization. I have to get wording again. Usually, the way it goes every month for me when doing a new one. But we do have new artwork in the slideshow as well. We already have like a pre-picture that Ellie did up that I loved. That I'm already running a little bit for the Alzheimer's organization this month. We've already raised a little bit of money for it. So, yeah. $300 is our goal this month, so hopefully we can reach it. More is always best, so please spread the word and such on that. And such, getting things together and such. We also have some great streamers that stream, like Cinnabonubis here that's talking in chat already. We also have Elusive Adams, who had just started hosting. Why don't you talk about your channel for a bit? Who's also part of the stream team.
Oh, God. I have to talk now, don't I? I have a channel that does streams and stuff. I just recently started Pillars of the Earth, which is an isometric RPG built in Unity that is a little bit like Diablo because it's an isometric RPG. There the similarity ends. It's a lot more similar to things like Baldur's Gate or Icewind Dale. And it was deliberately built with that kind of fantasy RPG element in mind. Probably gonna be a long play too. So that's me. Well, I think about brands and stuff. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, oh yeah, and knowing Pillars of Eternity, I've actually played it as well. I know what it's like, and it runs into D&D factors a bit, everyone. So definitely check that game out. Definitely check out Co playing it. And we got to get Co up to date on this new bot we're using. I don't think he. So we'll have to help him get his character added to it, so he'll learn some new commands here tonight. So, Chris, why don't you talk about your channel, who is also a part of the stream team? In fact, I'm going to be getting him added to all Tiltify and such after stream tonight. So,
Hello. My name is The Fallen. I would say I play a wide variety of games. I most recently got Rocket League. I was playing that the other day. For some reason, tend to have my niece and nephew come and join me for some reason. So I do sometimes play some family-friendly games, but earlier today I was playing The Witcher, which is definitely not family-friendly. I have a wide variety of what I play. If you care to come and join me, obviously my Twitch is The Fallen, twitch.tv/The Fallen. So if you care to join me, come hang out, watch and play some games. That's where I'm found at. I do refuse to stream if the quality is less than my standards. So for instance, the other day my stream was freezing every about 30 seconds. I shut down the stream and called it a day because I don't want to try and stream if the quality is just going to be aggravating for other people. So, yeah, that's all I've got. I really need to work on my endings for my statements.
It's no problem whatsoever. Fuzzy, I want to talk about your stream for a bit.
If Fuzzy is in fact near his computer.
I am indeed. Hello. I am Penberg67. I am a casual gamer. I play games like Tetris Effect, Ori, Spyro, Risk of Rain, those types of games. Sadly, at this current, unable to stream due to some technical issues on. But once I finally get all of that sorted, I'll be sure to let people know when I. Until then, you can watch all the other streamers here. The other amazing streamers here, including Beacon37. Go ahead.
So, I think it was kind of funny. There's a serious little bug going on around here. Oh gosh, I'm coughing from it. So Aline affected me first because she was sick from this game called Dragon's Dogma. Then I started playing it. I started having fun with it. Then Fuzzy must have caught my sickness. I wasn't like using tissues or something, and he was like, "Oh man, I gotta give this to somebody," and so he gave the bug to Dragon by buying him that game. So it's like, okay, well everyone's gonna have Dragon's Dogma now. So
Oh, is that
Would you say you
the
were down with the sickness?
is that the dark? Is that the Dark Arisen game? Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I think I'm. The
I
only
bought
person in
that
the group
this
that already
morning.
had it. Yeah.
So everyone's coming
It
down
was
with that
$9.
sickness.
yeah.
So, Chris, you have the fever as well.
It was $9. No, I have a different one called. I have very, very poor impulse control. Which is why I ended up hooking up with a succubus in each.
I also had the game prior to.
Okay, yeah. Me and Fuzzy both already had the thing. I've had it for a couple of years now.
Dude.
Anyways, continue.
Oh my god, everybody in this call has the game. Anyway, besides me proving that point, seemed like people were having fun, at least watching me. So I'm thinking about Tuesdays be Dragon Dogma days. I might, play another game. Probably get addicted to that. Start my big old list of Tuesday games and stuff again. So since we have beaten 3000th Duel, Death's Gambit, and other games, even though I might get back to Death's Gambit, but I have to beat it 10 more times, so boring. Anyways.
You?
Friday, Chris and I, if he's able, will be playing some Risk of Rain 2. So definitely follow, whatever, to not only Dragon, but all of us, as we definitely like to work together as TBC, and might get Dragon in if he feels like it, and who knows if Fuzzy's computer works, maybe Aline. So Risk of Rain seems to be a very fun game for all of us that we just keep encouraging more content updates, roguelike, and instead of being 2D, it is 3D, being melee and a shooter game. So, yeah, see, either our butts get kicked or us actually beating the beating our run, so to say, with all the items and stuff we get. So, thanks for the shout out, everybody, and I hope you enjoy Muqatil versus Germain. Obviously, I'm going to win.
We will definitely get into that in a moment for sure. But yeah, definitely check out all these great streamers. And yes, again, thank you, Fuzzy, for giving me Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, as I had already started into it, and I'm gonna say I'm definitely up my line of type of games I love to play. as such. So, announcements. We've already talked about the Alzheimer's organization, and next week we will definitely be having some testimonies happen. Planning on, I believe Friday night of next week, not this upcoming week, but next week. Wolfie's mother come in talking to us about having to deal with Wolfie's grandmother with Alzheimer's. So yeah, definitely will help. I mean, definitely like some of these testimonies, and all the testimonies we get and such, definitely if they're on my channel, will be highlighted fully. Like we did with Luna's mother on MS. Wish we had her in sooner while we were doing the campaign, but hey, we still got her in on the last day and got to hear this. So everything we're doing definitely makes a difference.
Fair warning, I guess. My internet's decided it's going to hiccup and pop all night. I've already lost connection twice so far.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
So with that, so someone knows, Co, if you've noticed, we got a new bot we're using in Dice Roll.
Yeah, I was about to tap the help thing, which is going to get streamed, so I can figure out what to do. Just go.
Yep.
Like there we go.
Yep.
I've
And as such, you should be able to add your character because it will actually pull your character sheet from D&D Beyond, knowing your stats and such, so you know. One thing is just keep an eye on it because some homebrewed things have not been crossing over, so some stats have been wrong at times. So definitely keep an eye on it. We adjust it as needed throughout
My
the night.
wisdom is completely incorrect.
Yes, but I think we know what's up with that. But
Let's see. Okay, it looks like I can fool around with it a bit and get my class and my character all set up here.
yeah, and then that way we got simplified commands where you do stuff. It makes it more interactive for everyone. So with that, as Co gets Valgrosh set up, we'll go ahead and do a recap for the World of Kaataria for this group. So last time, this group had a hard-fought battle with the Cloud Chaser siblings, coming to a point where Navmir got knocked out for causing fire in a wooded area with the druid. Oh, of course, Navmir throwing the fireball on the druid, and druid turns around and decides, "You're going down." For that.
You're about to become Captain Dirtnap.
Yes. And as such, but back and forth, and her brother goes down from Muqatil's final blow. Valgrosh stabilizing them. No, she just literally runs to heal her brother, basically giving up, knowing they're not going to be able to win. Gets this many. Numbers were in the group's favor. As such, upon learning a few things, they found out the sisters of one kind, mainly one that's done the killing, as the brother didn't even know about the latest killings as such. Muqatil definitely really buddying up with Kilgara in this. Like, yeah, I mean, barbarian fighters, they're getting along great. Then it comes to the group trying to figure out about this mark on her arm. And as such, she lets them know it was some sort of countdown to her death. Drache, along with Atreya Black and Gurish, show up. No problem, Shauna. Fully understand. Glad you could stop by. Show up. And definitely about a week and a half, though, Navmir knows it's a bit shorter than that, actually, about maybe 9 days max. Though we couldn't really get anything else from it. They decide how are they going to handle the dagger, what's their plans. Is they're going to go ahead and take the dagger to Germain to remove the mark from her arm and all, yet still steal it back covertly. All of a sudden,
Hello?
I'm here still.
Okay.
Okay, it was just dead.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
looking at something because for some reason the slideshow keeps stopping at the end of all the pictures, and I don't like that. It's supposed to be looping, so I'm just fighting that for a second there, everyone. And with that idea, they decide to do a few things. Sylvan and Tabula contact their patrons in the draconic sorcery arts about asking them the questions, though it comes back cryptic as always. Nemir decides to contact his patron. And as such, his patron doesn't even act as usually he would have with Nemir. Though that's not really was really projected it was the case, as they bring forth the black dragon that happens to be the patron to Germain. And as such, Germain's going to keep his word and all that, reassuring him that he's going to keep his word. In fact, he wouldn't be his patron if Germain wasn't at least being halfway good and when the demon's gone and such. So, with that spread, though, I have a feeling Nevmir is definitely going to want to talk to his patron again when they're not going to be talking to any other deities. And they have a plan set up to where Tabula is posing as Kilgara, is going to go in with Freya, give him Jamon the dagger as such. Mark gets removed, and hopefully be able to get the dagger stolen back. Tabula just didn't have Kilgara down to a T. Might should have taken an extra day or whatever when they decided to go in. Germain kind of figured it out, though Freya was able to get out as not the most biggest thing, and as such, she gets back out to the group, and they're rushing to Tabula's rescue as they feel like she's a friend and such, though it gets back to the group about what Tabula said about them. Well, who knows? But as they are bussing in, Muqatil's bussing in with Kilgara having axed the door down. Muqatil right there next to him as such. You see that Germain has his two flaming orbs of like fire in his hand already ready to cast a fire spell like he does that's in the greenish fire flame. You see where Tabula has kind of moved to a side a bit. You know, resigned to whatever fate's going to happen. Serena, we're not sure really where she is, and the map is going to be lying about her position as to where she's at the moment. As Muqatil was saying something to Germain, I believe, last week. So, that's the point we're at. So the door's just been axed in, and you see kind of like the situation you have on the map currently. So, so I put in Muqatil's placement as to what he might want to still say as he's rushing in and seeing this.
Good stuff. 1 second. Just wanted to make sure that you got everything before I chiped in and stuff. You know me, when I start getting going, oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, you're a Benatar.
Yeah.
Once you get going, you're gonna stop probably on the other side of whatever wall's in front of you and say, "Oh yeah."
Hey, you know what? You know what? That's exactly how we're going to do this. It's
Oh
like,
yeah.
oh, I got a good way of doing this, Co. Let's do this. Got my good old great axe in hand. I'm just, I'm not saying exactly where I'm going to be at right now. And just let me know when I need to roll initiative and when to stop. This is just for a dramatic effect. So, kicking the door, I'm just like, you know there, book boy. It wasn't going to be any fun if I wasn't going to get a little bit of action here and there. But I think someone needs to pour some water on you because I'm about ready to either chop your arms off or chop your head off for threatening my little buddy over there. Oh, yeah. Bring it on, brother. So...
Jamon sees this broken. Oh, as I
This is now
know,
happening.
as I see it, you do happen to have, well, companions, I guess you call them, or whatever, or associates. Well, I really don't have time for this. All of a sudden, he just kind of throws right in front of him.
Can I cast a spell?
What are you going to try to cast?
Mage Hand.
Well, you can try to cast Mage Hand. What are you trying to do? Because now you got fire that is going to impede your ability to see through. And due to how narrow this room is 2-layered wall that he's just done.
Let me make sure that's set up correctly.
I want to
Good. Okay.
steal the dagger and throw it in the air.
Can I also cast a spell?
I mean, you can try to do that, but now you're not going to be able to see what you're doing with the Mage Hand. So
Before the fire,
I was trying to do it
can I
while
cast-
Muqatil was yelling, personally, but I didn't want to interrupt him.
Before the fire goes down, can I cast a spell?
what are you wanting to cast?
Counter spell.
Okay, so you're trying to cast Counterspell before he does this. What's your DC?
It stops any spell fourth level or lower, and if it's fifth or higher, I have to make a check.
Oh, well, I can tell you right now it's a 9th level. Are you sure you still want to do this?
The ninth.
Whoa.
You want to stop a 9th level spell? Be my guest. I mean, I'll definitely go for that roll if you wish.
Ooh. This is gonna suck.
See why I'm glad that you made it tonight there, Co?
I mean, you're welcome to do it if you still want to.
Yikes.
Now, I understand the situation that Serena is probably on that other side of the wall as well. And with this going on, who knows what's going on? Because I was going to ask for a perception check from everyone here in a moment. If you could hear what was being said after the wall of fires go up.
Yes, he's going to try it.
Nothing
Alright.
ventured, nothing gained. Go for it, Fuzz.
All right.
So I need to roll. I need to roll a check to see if I can. Which is
Ooh.
it's 10 plus the spell level.
So it's DC
So the
19.
DC is 9.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, yeah, you're going to have to just roll a d20 on this, as it's not going to do that with you casting the counter spell on
So
there.
close.
Oh, one off.
It doesn't counter it.
Damn it.
So, yeah. Namir, you try to do it, and it's a struggle, and it's like, I can't stop that one. It's just like, this is a high-powered spell on you, and it's like, and this wall of fire is just coming up. Now, as for Mage Hand, if I am correct on Mage Hand, with the fire going up, you could have cast it and could be over there, and you're going to try to do that deal. Is that what you're planning on doing, Tabula?
Yes, I want to try and steal the dagger out of his hand and throw it in the air.
Alright, make me a stealth check with the hand, because that's an automatic cast. You can do it. No, you trying to do that. We'll see how it works.
Can I use an advantage token? I think I have one.
You only have +2 tokens. You do not have an advantage on this character.
So I got a 3.
Yeah, basically, as you do it, try to do it, you just see Jamon's already onto it. It's like, you're not using that Mage Hand, just knocks it over into that fire. Not even.
Sorry, just real quick. Chris,
Mm-hmm.
didn't you pick up the lucky feat?
Not on this character. Lucky's on Mizumi.
Oh, I thought it was on Tabula.
I would guarantee it's not.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's Elemental Adept to go the elemental part, the elemental restriction that Dragon has on characters in his world.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Sorry, just wanted to double check.
it's fine. But with that, obviously onto it, the Mage Hand's knocked away as that fire's already up, and it's up to where it's to the ceiling. It's almost starting to catch the ceiling on fire now, everyone. Everyone can make a perception check at this point.
So let's see if I caught how to do that.
Be exclamation point C space
DRC?
perception.
Like this.
Oh, nat 20.
All right, you definitely
Mod
will.
19.
Balgraj definitely will.
So we're doing perception checks.
Yes, perception for everyone.
I think Muqatil's too angry to notice.
Or bloodthirsty, one of the two.
Take
I
your
don't know why this thing is being mental. It's a +1, so it's an 18.
Yeah, for some with your sheets for some reason, and we're thinking it's that observation feat that you have on both of those characters. It does screw your perception up. Yeah, you have a +1. So you actually have an 18. Okay. So anyone with a 15 or above is definitely going to be hearing this. In fact, Nemir's really hearing stuff with that critical.
sonar burb.
But
Well, picking up voice lines is is kind of his thing.
yeah, so yeah, you
Okay,
maybe
that's
even
true.
give a few lines here now. You will hear Germain kind of in a lower voice. It's hard to hear, but luckily you all are being perceptive enough through this fire, as it is roaring. I mean, fire is not quiet here. It is roaring. Let's get out of here, Jasper. I rather not kill any stupid innocents, as they obviously don't know what we're trying to do correctly. And you start hearing in Dwarvish the casting of like a teleportation style spell.
And at that point, can I cast a spell?
If I'm allowed to finish with what all I'm saying, I mean, you can be casting a spell here in a moment, but let me finish everything you hear. And actually, this last little bit is probably going to be Nevmir. It's going to be up to Nevmir if he wishes to spread this. Is Nevmir's really being perceptive as he's hearing Serena knocking away Mage Hand whatever actually got the dagger. That's what Nevmir hears, as he did the critical roll there. Belgros might realize Serena's saying something though, just not making it out clear. So now, what spell do you wish to cast, Tabula, depending on anyone's sharing?
Most I'm going to say is that voice is familiar.
I was looking at doing Ice Storm.
Sure, you're welcome to cast Ice Storm. I'm not going to stop you. Where you
Yes.
try and center that at?
On Germain.
Okay.
Or slightly behind him.
Alright, so you're trying, okay, you're just trying to capture them all, as really you do not know their positioning now, but yeah, you can cast Ice
Yeah,
Storm.
go off of his last known position.
Okay. So yeah, you can cast Ice Storm. Your DC is
14.
14. Okay. And that's for the half damage or whatever. Okay. Ouch.
It's gonna hit me too if it's centered where Germain is on the thing.
Well, you said maybe a little bit back behind him.
Yeah.
So you're probably keeping yourself out of it, but more than likely you're probably hitting someone else, which I've already wrote there to say, which, yeah. So, you can try exclamation point cast Ice Storm, and we'll see if it'll cast for you, or if we have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Oh, it looks like it worked. Damage rolls and everything there.
Yep, and it gives the DC as well. I just know with one thing you may have to do !G space LR a lot with me, as one of the things we have run into is it does actually keep accurate count your spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
And with
Which is also not accurate
sorcerers,
because according to me,
With sorcerers.
with sorcerers being with the sorcery points, that's not actually built into this system very well yet. So we have to. So there's still bugs with the bot being things. Okay, so that is
I also do apologize. I have to go AFK for dinner. Sorry.
all right. So with that, Tabula Rasa casts this ice storm. There's like an ice storm happening. It's hitting the fire and all too. In front of Tabula, not hitting Tabula. You hear dwarfish cussing and draconic cussing. If you speak those languages, it's just pure cussing till all of a sudden it's no longer there anymore. And as those voices disappear, firewall disappears.
Meaning they probably just left.
Yeah, as you see it, there's an ice storm. Now that they have left, also you have another person like, God damn it, it's freezing! God dang it, stop this freaking ice storm already!
Is
You
this a
don't.
familiar voice?
Oh, very familiar voice! And it's going and going and going on this tangent at the moment. But Ice Storm, if I am correct, doesn't last. It's not a concentrate spell. It's just one cast and such. So
6 seconds.
yeah, 6 seconds. It's a full one action. So yeah, after a few moments, it finally stops. Which, luckily for this Ice Storm being cast, it also helped put the fire out. If there was a fire. And really want someone here for next bit of this RP, but basically, yeah, Germain and the dwarf is no longer here.
Oh yeah.
So after the ice storm settles, you see where the box that the dagger was set in, which was just set on the table, because Germain had pulled the dagger with the cloth on it out and was like putting it on his own self. You actually see it opening up, and you see the dagger and cloth being put back into the box. Now, y'all have trained your eyes enough to realize this is Serena doing this.
Well, when I see her, I'll be like, good work, codename Ghost. But, one second. I need to vent real quick. Okay. So I basically turn into a Serena Minotaur. I hit the ground. I'm like, God dang it, you stinking little dragon boy. How dare you escape me? I'm going to cut your head off next time. How dare you? As I go on a little rampage for a little bit.
Yeah, that's completely in character.
Yeah, you see Muqatil off in one direction like that. You see Kilgar in the other way and just literally lop a portion of a house. Just like major gash happens into the house itself. As the boxes sell, she's like, calling us associates. Not even. She's just kind of under her breath. As you all have gotten used to, sometimes she's just talking to herself a lot. I mean, 800 years, not talking to a lot of people. Maybe she's gone to your mental. And you see the box floating, but she bypasses Tabula and just goes up to either Valgraj or Nevmir. I would say Nevmir more because she's been around Nevmir longer. Due to here, take this, as I trust you with it more than our associate in there. And she just kind of goes on by, like, just cussing up Storm about Tabula, talking about her being an associate and not friend and all that.
Yikes.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to look back and forth between the person retreating and Nevmir and back and going, did I miss something? My hand, my hand wasn't even anywhere near my freaking pommel. I'm just sitting there like, huh? What?
What?
Kaizen would look around and say, I think we're all confused except for her.
Muqatil will do his reaction when he comes back from dinner. Oh, baby.
Yeah. This is... Yeah, so she's kind of... Yeah, I can just see Muqatil wanting to react, because... Nevmir probably would be a bit confused, but obviously, Nevmir, you can open up and look inside the box. You see that it is a dagger and claw that you have seen. So obviously, it's like, okay, doesn't trust this with Tabula for some reason.
I'm just going to stand there with my helmet, take out my helmet and start rubbing my head and just looking back and forth. Like, what? Looking absolutely baffled.
Yeah. Freya would probably be like, I know Tabula was saying some things, but I'm sure it was just part of their deception. Surely, I hope that's what it was.
Pretty bad when even she says that. Why I like her.
But at least I hope this... She looks at her arm, and the mark is been dispelled, per se, but, you know, you still would see, like, remnants about it. Nemir, would you like to take a closer look and just do, like, maybe another arcana to see exactly what kind of killing mark it was?
Would I have advantage being a warlock or no?
Yes.
That's right. Advantage means you can roll twice and take the better roll. That's right.
Correct.
And actually now it's just this is a arcana check with advantage, and you don't even have to... You'll see how that works out. Oh my god!
Bam!
Either one of those rolls would have been excellent.
Oh, wee.
So Nemir, you go over, you checking over her arm again. Obviously she knows you know more about this. And Nemir, it just dawned on you, this was never meant to kill her.
Oh.
It definitely made her ill for maybe a week or two, but it would not have ever killed her.
He starts scratching his head. He then looks up to Freya and says, You would have been fine.
What?
In a more scholarly tone, this was a sickness curse, not a death curse.
Well,
Your body would have become very terribly sick, but non-lethal.
You mean
so
he lied to me about it being a death mark?
More urgency?
What was that?
More urgency?
I was told it was supposed to be a death mark, and you're telling me now it was.
it was a ruse.
Nevmer nods.
Huh. Well,
You just start seeing some tears just well up in her eyes. Like, I mean, she thought her life was on the line here. Now she's almost breaking down into tears for what she's done.
You probably would have felt like death. Sickness. You wouldn't have died.
You just see her kind of hang her head, and she just walks kind of like over to Alon and just kind of like goes to her knees. And you can kind of hear her just crying.
oh boy.
Well, this might not be the best thing to do, but I'm gonna try it anyways because
Uh-oh.
I care. So I look at her brother, I look at her, and all that because I'm pretty sure everyone could hear that. I don't think they were trying to hide it, and I don't think he was whispering. I look at him. I'm like, "Would you like to talk to your sister with me?"
At this point, Muqatil, he's just heard this. He's gone into a rage, and literally the front of a house is now being hacked apart.
Well, that sounds about right.
I hate in this
Uh,
house anyways.
Never-
So I let him rage, but I go to Freya. I try sitting next to her. 1, 2, 3, okay. And then I say, listen, he's a cunt dragonborn. I looked at him once, and I could tell he's fucked up in the head. But I can tell something. You actually care about those lives that were lost. You were worried about your life. And honestly, if it was because what Germain would have done was marked Nevmir or something, I probably would have done the same thing you did. Don't fault yourself. Your friends here now. Live in the present, Freya. I'm glad that you and Kilgara have came into my life. Especially when I've had all of these other friends of mine, especially with Associate over there,
Associate.
being a dick to me and such. But trust me, I know a dick from someone that cares. I might not be the best psychologist or whatever that big term is, but I want to be your friend.
Well then.
Mm. She's just like, why? Why does he run then if he's got so much power like he? I mean, he just demonstrated his power, did he not?
I don't. It hurts my head too. No offense to you guys, but just the whole spellcasting thing just gives me a headache. But he's a cunt. He runs a lot. He doesn't make sense. I want to put him in shackles and make him do 1,000 push-ups after what he just did. All right. In fact, that's what I'm here to do is stop people like him. And if he really wants to help, I want to put him in boot camp, and then he's going to get his attitude straight. And then he's going to say to you how sorry he is times 1,000. Or would you like 10,000?
Uh, I don't think I could stand listening to his voice. I think he just needs his mouth just permanently shut after lying. Nothing but liar.
Get some armor for him to where he can't talk anymore. I can see that. I can see that. I can see how how mopey he is when he can't use it to hurt anyone. But yeah, I'm just trying to make you laugh. Point being, let's just do our best to move on. I'll do whatever you want to help you feel better. I might not know you, but that's the thing here is that I'm telling you, I want to be your friend and I want to figure out what makes you happy. So I can tell by someone's heart if they actually mean something or not. And his heart is twisted while yours cares about you and your brother, especially your brother. And that's good enough for me. So, yeah. It's like I care about Nevmir. How I cared about a certain associate. 200 push-ups. I'm not saying them.
Yeah, you just see, I mean, every time you mention him, look over, you just see her brother. Let's put it this way, there's a whole new door wall down right now from him. Would anyone else like to add anything as this is going on? As we're having to wait for someone to come back from dinner because of the deal with associate for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Valgar's is still just staying there trying to wrap her head around this situation. Like, this is some cold-blooded rubbish right here. Trying to convince somebody that they were going to be killed if they didn't do this. I think this is why the gods invented drink.
Yeah, I mean, Valgars, this is really, it's like, definitely against your principles as a paladin. Like, what the?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so hard for you to get your head wrapped around this right now.
Yeah. pointing at the space where they were, pointing at the space where they went, and just standing there like Bertie Wooster, not quite able to get those bowling balls to fit in the same place. It's like, well then.
And also you have Serena, your invisible friend, ghost, person without a body per se, as their body's in another plane, just going on about how Tabula was so insulting about friends and all that, trying to almost ruin what she was going to do with that stupid mage hand, just going on about all this.
Yeah. That happened.
Because it was her job to steal the dagger.
Hello.
Welcome back.
You're back.
That scares me.
It should.
Yeah, so, as I have stated for the group, just to get you all caught up, Firewall has gone down. Germain and Jasper's no longer there. At first you have, God dang, stop this ice storm, I'm freezing! Coming from Serena. After that finally dissipates, after a few seconds, she walks over to where the box was on the table, opens it up, puts the dagger and cloth in it, and had walked right past you to Namir, handing Namir the box. Like, I trust you better with it than Tabula's. All we are associates to them. And she's on and on about this. And she heard every word you said to Germain. And also going on about, God dang stupid mage hand almost ruining me, pickpocketing the knife, and she's not in a good mood.
Well, at least there's no fire in the room.
No, there's no fire due to the firewall went down when the person concentrating on it left. And the fire's out due to your spell, so there's that. Though, one front wall is totally down now, thanks to a certain barbarian tabaxi. The axe is probably dull. No.
Oh. He's also angry because we figured out the kill curse that was on Freya wasn't a kill curse. It was a sickness curse, which would have made her feel like death, but not actually killed her. So she was tricked.
For some reason, that's not surprising.
Jeez.
And you have Valgrush is like dumbfounded about what all's going on. So, of course, back into RPs.
Yeah, I'm giving it Tabula a chance to speak. Yep.
Hello.
Oh, you're gonna say hello? Okay. Wait. As soon as I pick up my axe and stuff, calm down from the Kool-Aid man not being able to break down the Dragonborn wall. I look at her. I'm like, wait, Serena, what's this about, associate?
Total silence.
Serena just, you can almost see these turn that she does. Yeah, Tabula just called y'all associates, not even friends. Like that was too strong of a word for y'all. No, just totally insulting in my opinion.
I'm sorry, Drache. Oh, there's an axe. Swing! Get all the way to the right. It gets thrown. Who knows where it's at? I'm getting all pissed and huffy and stuff, and I'm like, Serena, you know what's nice? You have a lot of talents, especially since you helped us with that dagger and such. I'm starting to get some nice feelings with friends like you. You know, like I said, we all have annoying things about me, or about us. Like me, for instance, I get too passionate with things and stuff. So guess what? I still like you. You're still my friend, but let me take care of something for you. Tabula rasa!
For something. All right, we're gonna get something here. I'm just waiting for it.
What are you thinking, girl? I am one of the best bodyguards you'll ever get. I've been acting like one of your best friends and all that. You might have been trained with the dragons and all that, but you should damn well know when someone's passionately want to help you and be their best friend, especially since I've lost friends in sandstorms. Obviously, I'm kind of fricked in the head, and I'm trying to help myself and Nevmir and more and kick ass with demons. Why are you insulting us when we do good work, girl? Make it up to all of us. Start doing 200 push-ups.
Good Lord.
Physical exercise was never part of the contract. For two, nobody said anything about not liking you guys. It's more of a personal trust issue with the last people I let close to me. I'm sticking with this. The last people that I let get close to me end up chasing me out of town. So unfortunately, there's a bit of scarring there, and yes, I am having a hard time counting you as a friend. I am trying to get past that. I'm also trying to not get blasted by a sorcerer who's standing there dead in my face. I understand you lost some friends in the desert. I literally had them chase me out, chase me out after knowing me for years.
That happened.
So basically, when I was it would have been 100. So I'd be like, okay, so it's 100. Gotcha. So here's the deal. Besides me cutting your workload in half, I have nothing to screw you over with and everything. Because guess what comes first? My friends do! I don't care what even the great Drache Zavith has got to say and all that, which he's still my friend. I hope nothing never happens. I'm just trying to make an example here. If he were to tell me to kill all of you guys, I wouldn't do that. Because I'm emotionally compromised to like all of you. I like having friends and kicking butt like Kilgara is. Keep breaking down this stupid building, buddy. But yes, 100 push-ups. Definitely ask her what your workload is, because Serena probably cares about you more than me by seeing how she is, and that's unbelievable because I consider you a best friend. So yeah, watch what you say, my dude. Dudette, because yeah, even though you had a crazy ass warlock, I'll admit, people can misinterpret things all the time, and it can really hurt us. So yeah, I'm very sensitive about it, and I'm going to make sure that anyone that double crosses you gets their head chopped off, metaphorically or literally. So yeah, don't worry about it. I'll help those scars. I promise. Get to it on those push-ups. Think about what I said.
Physical exercise is not part of the contract.
I'm not seeing you do it.
I'm not saying I'm going to.
Get working on it.
You're gonna see me get like 3 and I'm gonna pass out. My character strength is 0, dude.
Oh, remember you got 9 to 7 left.
Yeah, Serena's like, and I'm the one that was supposed to steal a dagger anyway. Why did you try to use Mage Hand or whatever?
Because I couldn't see where you are and shit went south.
So, have confidence in people. Come. Now she's off on another tangent, going through different languages at the same time.
Oh, this is now happening. Okay.
For 1, awesome use of language. For 2, I forgot what the plan was. I'm sorry. You can even do an insight check. I don't care. That's the truth. I forgot. I remember trying to impersonate Kogara. Past that, I forgot. Probably really bad because I think I probably came up with what the plan was.
Well, I mean, you follow being a barbarian pretty well if you forgot all that.
Or, like I said, I remember trying to impersonate Kogara. That's all I remembered.
And you did a fantastic job.
Not on anything that follows.
Oh, she's like, forgetting the... How? She is just... And then she just turns and just walks off, muttering all sorts of things.
Never would call out, "Don't wander too far."
She'll probably be like, I'm just... Whenever we decide to leave, I'll be there to leave with y'all. She just keeps on. Obviously, she has some anger issues too, but she doesn't stay quiet about it. She's definitely filling the air with obscenities.
Some of the languages which I might not know.
Exactly.
Which never can hear
Yeah.
every single one of them.
Yeah. Nemir is like, okay. Wait a minute. Whoa, wait. Because they're also going to like different voices. Like, I could just see Nemir pull out like this old notepad and just start.
That one's a bit too colorful.
That was just colorful enough. I like that one. All right.
Finally, this rage has ended. Let's just say there's some pride, just due to how mad Kilgara had gotten. He's definitely probably, I mean, even with her, he's worked up a sweat. Not just in the accent he was borrowing from Muqatil. From all the chopping, hitting all sorts of things. And he's kind of getting his breath back. Just kind of starts walking back towards the group. First walks up to Muqatil. Sorry I damaged your axe.
I think this place looks better now that you trashed it. I mean, it stunk like Dragonborn too much. So you did an excellent job, my buddy. I'm actually thinking about buying you whatever weapon you want. So yeah.
Actually, I just want my sword back. And looks right over to where Tabula Rasa. If Tabula Rasa's still in his form, it's like, my sword now.
If I remember correctly, I revealed my form last time, so I'm probably just standing as naked me.
Well, I mean, very loosely clothed Tabula Rasa.
Well, no, I mean naked me as in just
Okay.
no disguise.
No.
Just
Yeah,
me.
tabula rasa.
Yeah.
Still with a great sword on your back.
To which I will gladly hand it and say, this thing is fucking heavy. You can gladly have it. It will screw up my posture if I hold on to it much longer.
If not, make you fall over.
I can do that full well on my own.
So yeah, he straps his great sword back onto his back. Then he walks up to his sister. And it's kind of like, are you going to be okay? And finally he exchanged some words after he got all his rage out like that. She looks up. We're going to have to stay here for a bit till I can get the spell to be able to go to Tarak, I believe is where we were supposed to go.
You? Ignore me.
Okay, I was about to say, what? Because that came right after I said Tarak, so...
No. More so as in response to, we're gonna have to stay here. You?
Okay. So, depending on what anyone else says, you'll see Kilgar, well, I'm going to get some better clothes. I don't even want to wear those stupid robes anymore. I'm going to see what's in this place. Looks around to see if anyone wants to come with him as he goes into the house looking for some clothing.
Kaizen would look over and say, I wonder if there's any musical instruments here.
I'd be more worried of somebody hitting me with one at this point.
Well, the way I look at it, free game. Supposedly it's like his home or something, so if there is, have at it. Might take a torch to the place later. And you just see Freya just turn no fires.
Is it because there's a forest nearby?
She'll look at you. Yes.
Important detail that.
I want to look around, let people hopefully not stay mad at me, and look for gold.
Nemra's gonna look around as well. Maybe there might be some warlock tombs or something.
Make investigation checks, everyone, as you're investigating, looking for loot and such through all this. Or
And
whatever
focus on
time.
Kilgar, sorry to cut you off. Let's see.
I mean, I can look around. I guarantee I'm probably not going to find anything. Oh,
It's a
gee.
19.
Come on.
So I trip on the axe that I threw. Gotcha.
Yeah, you go looking for your axe that you threw because you were angry, and you trip over it before you spot it. Yeah.
Wah, wah.
At least you found the axe. So a gift that was from Drache, so at least you're not losing the axe. I'm sure you don't want to make Drache upset. So,
Hey, at least you didn't find it by tripping on it with the point side up.
well,
Yeah.
I'll see what I can find, which is probably not going to be much. Well, it's better than I thought it was going to be. Means
so
it didn't fall in my face.
no, you're actually, as you're all looking through this place and such. So, Tabula, you were looking just for like gold and such, correct?
Yeah, gold or jewels or something. Maybe a diamond ring.
Well, yeah.
Just-
Well, you go into like the bed. I mean, you just start looking at like okay, obvious places of where people usually store the money or jewels and such. That's about what you're investigating, obviously. And you happen to found 3 sacks of gold, all worth uh totaled about 1,000 total gold.
all right.
You also found a bag of diamond dust
Ooh, that's
worth
good.
about 300 gold.
You even
So, that could be definitely worth giving to
A lot of-
someone in the group. uh, and you found 2 rings and an amulet that were not in a bedroom, kind of in a workshop, same room that Nevmir goes into.
but you did them.
So 1,000 gold, and $300 or 300 gold worth of
diamond
dust, and you said rings and trinkets.
2 rings and an amulet
Okay.
that were in like a magical workshop area. Nemir has also come into this room.
Hey,
Looking
Nightmare.
at, all the different, there's some different tomes in here and such, that definitely catches your interest, Nemir, on warlock stuff on this world that you definitely want to pick up. 3 different tomes and a grimoire. It looks to be an older grimoire, probably a first grimoire to maybe Germain, maybe. Or it could have been to the other person that was in here. Going to Kaizen, you actually find a room where there's like a few different types of musical instruments. Lutes. It's even like a like different style drums. Just going down the line, and one that you had mentioned earlier, you can talk about. Can't remember the name right off. It's definitely in there with its sound.
Well, as soon as she spots the kalimba, she'll pick that up and just have a huge smile on her face.
Ah, alright. How you spell that?
Um,
I put it in the Twitch chat.
Alright, so I did spell it because when I googled it, it came up with Mbira. But I was just watching a video that was somebody playing a song from Howl's Moving Castle on that. It's a really pretty sound.
yeah. So, depending on her performance checks, it depends on how Groot will think of the instrument. So, Valgrosh, what were you looking for exactly? Or
I was just looking around to see what I could find, see if there's anything in here, just to take my mind off of the growing headache that last situation.
you know what? You were really thinking about booze earlier, like, dang, I need a drink or something. So, yeah, you found the kitchen area that's nicely stocked, to say the least. And some nice barrels of ale along with a few bottles of wines from Pack Blossom, which,
Jeez.
yeah, you're like, yeah, high living.
Expensive wine.
Yeah, you're talking expensive wine when it's from Pack Blossom.
Oh, jeez.
So, yeah.
Who did we lose? So I will take a look at these. So, who does this place actually belong to? That's the real
To be
question
fair,
here.
there was a dwarf in.
Well, yeah.
That's the thing. That might have been on your mind, and you could go like to a couple of desks that's in this place and look, and you see the name that keeps popping up of Germain's. It's like, and in fact, you see like documents of Germain at the Mages Guild in Tarak. All different types of correspondences here.
Huh. This is Germain's house, or the like. Still can't steal from it, though. Yeah. It's kept, but it was kept. The point is that, though, is that it's well stocked. Something I will point out to the rest of the group.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and probably point out like that Pack Blossom wine, which anyone from Kaataria now, Muqatil and Namir probably wouldn't realize it as much, but anyone else that's from Kaataria knows Pack Blossom wine. It's like top of the line wine of the Wolfgarians, and it's like, dang, talk about expensive taste here.
Wine tastes like sour grapes.
So, yeah, you basically find all that you did. So, however you wish to do this. And since you're having to stay, I mean, doesn't hurt having a meal off of what is in the kitchen.
As long as we don't find out, surprise, it's demon beef. Oh crap!
Dragon, there's lots of chocolate and chicken in there.
Maybe.
Was there by chance any druid stuff in the tomes that I was looking through?
Nobody has identified, do we?
To answer the first question, not really. You don't see a whole lot on druid stuff. You do see stuff that would go for wizards and sorcerers type stuff as well, but nothing really in the druid lines.
Just to remind myself, is Tula's a sorcerer.
Sorcerer. Yep.
Okay.
Ice, white dragon bloodline.
I'm gonna grab the sorcerer tomes.
Okay. You can, yeah, there's a couple of tomes on that. Just more about that sort of thing, but it still may be useful to a sorcerer to understand more about the history of it and such. Yeah. Finally, you see Kilgara, and he's obviously he's found some things and made into like clothing for him, as he is a barbarian, kind of getting himself freed up from always being so covered in those robes and such that he was wearing.
Yeah, once Tibula is done searching, she's gonna find a spot and change into her normal clothes too.
Oh, easy enough in this house. As you were like in a welcoming, kind of like table hall, sort of like hallway, but like landing, you could say, when all this took place. It's just enclosed, still inside a building, but yeah, definitely. Yeah, he definitely found some stuff in there. He's probably walking out. He's wearing like probably one a very nice shirt in a way, though he's kind of ripped the sleeves off of it. As such, well, they were kind of like nice pants and such, though he kind of, making it more better for barbarians flexing and such.
Ah, traditional Tarzan style, like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. And probably would look for Muqatil's like, oh, here's your other clothing. Thanks for letting me borrow it.
Funny thing is, I'd let you keep that, but yeah, I don't have any backup clothes, but thank you. I hope you get to keep the clothing you just made because I could just see this happen. Now OOC realized that this would take a performance check for him to even sound this good, but I doubt I can. Well, actually, hold on. Because here's the thing, I don't want to roll low and then it doesn't sound like it, but yeah, because I do his voice, so yeah, I only have a +2, but regardless, actually, no. What I think I'll do is it'll sound more Muqatil if I roll low, where it'll sound like Germain if I roll high. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Okay, sorry, I I get a little excited about these things. So
Okay. So we're having
this,
a performance check, maybe trying to intimidate Germain by Muqatil.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Oh my
God
god. Oh yeah. Go ahead and describe it.
So yeah, if you're going to try to sound like Germain wearing Germain's clothing, obviously this is probably Germain as he is 6'6". About so yeah, go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
So maybe you'll look at him, of course, and be like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure if he sees you next time, he'll be like, oh my God, how dare you, Kilgara? You got my favorite shirts all ripped and stuff. Oh, jeez, now I have to go back to that awesome trader or tailor and get it remade and stuff. Oh my God!" So yeah.
I'm just gonna give Muqatil a look. What?
Nevmer's also gonna look at him.
You're gonna see a look of like just laughs for a second. It's like, well, tough shit to Germain, then, huh?
Tough shit indeed, my friend.
This is extremely stupid,
Well, who said that?
but I have a little money.
That's in my background.
Okay, it just happened to line. Just happened to line up. This is extremely stupid. It's on here.
I'll be right back.
No problem.
So Muqatil currently has the the dagger, right?
No,
I do.
Nevmir does.
All right. So Tupula is gonna ask Nevmir when she gets a chance. Are we sure we don't want to let the invisible person hold on to the dagger for the time being?
Say that again?
Are we sure we don't want to let the invisible person hold on to the dagger for the time being? To we're at least out of this house. Or does somebody want to contact Drache, see if he can come get it before too long goes? Because I don't trust that that whatever his name won't come right back.
Never would look out the door and call for
Serena and Muqatil.
Serena.
Okay.
Serena will finally walk back and it's like, yes. Sounds like she might have calmed down a bit, but, you know.
Oh, because she did calm down a bit. I'm gonna go up to Serena. Sorry if I cut anybody off, since sometimes I can't hear you guys. I do truly apologize. I go to Serena. I'm like, oh, by the way, why the heck do I have these? Takes earplugs out, puts them on the ground, stomps them in the dirt, smiles at her, walks away.
If anyone could have seen her face, she probably has a confused look, huh? um, yes, Namir, what do you need? My friend. And put emphasis on friend. And it's probably to